Lila. You go along, darling. I'll be with you in a moment.
All right, dear. Were you followed?
No, I doubt it.
And what about the bodyguards? If they were hurt, I'm going to be held responsible.
It's all taken care of. Now, I made a few discreet inquiries and discovered that they'd been locked up in a broom closet at the auction hall.
Oh, no.
Well, they weren't hurt, Alex. I gave them a rather handsome bonus, and that was the end of that. After all, Cassadine doesn't want a trail of violence following him any more than we do. But now to get down to what's really important. What do you plan to do about your appointment to meet Luke?
Well, I'm keeping it, of course.
Well, what if you're followed?
Not if I was followed. I definitely was followed. There are 2 men outside watching me right now.
But, Alex...
And in a few moments, I'm going to give them a rather definite impression that I'm going to bed.
Yeah, what do you plan to do? Wave goodnight to them?
Well, you're not far off. I intend on undressing in front of the window. And I assure you that the curtains will not be drawn.
Oh, Alex. Remind me never to forget that you are a true quarterman. Don't you think I ought to go with you when you meet Luke?
No, I'll go by myself.
Are you sure? Now, remember, you're going to be carrying $50,000 in cash.
I can handle it myself. Look, Edward, I've put the family in enough danger as it is. I'll do this one by myself.
I hope that Luke is there to meet you.
Luke will be there. I have waited a long time to see the look on Cassadine's face when he realizes he's lost the Ice Princess. I assure you, Luke will be there.
You know, it's strange.
What's strange?
The way your eyes flash when you even mention Cassadine. That man really gets to you, doesn't he?
He does not.
I wonder. Still, I've never known you to be bested by any man.
And you never will, Edward. And certainly not by Anthony Cassadine.
You take care, my dear.
I will. Good night, love.
Look, will you?
What do you think I'm doing? What do you know? She's going to bed.
You know something? You and me, we're in for a long, long night.
Aren't you getting a little tired of waiting?
I must admit, it does look as if our friend isn't going to show.
So please don't stay on my account.
Hardly. Sorry to have ruined your evening.
Do you do me a favor?
What did you have in mind?
I'm on Luke's side. I want to know what's going on.
How much do you know?
I know that that little statue that disappeared was probably stolen from Alex Quartermain on the docks, wasn't it?
It was stolen, but it wasn't Alex's in the first place. She had no right to it whatsoever.
You know, I find it awfully strange that there's so much fuss over this ugly little black statue. Everybody seems to want it. Even Mr. Castle. And you can tell that he's a man with good taste.
Let's just say that Mr. Castle is also something of a collector. When he makes up his mind that he wants something, he goes all out to get it. You want to tell Luke that next time you see him, as I'm sure you will.
Tell him what?
Tell him that Castle isn't going to give up. Tell him that there's a lot more than $50,000 in it. Tell him that he's not going to draw a free breath until he gets rid of that statue. Tell him.
But he's going to give it to Alex Quartermain. She's the one who's paying him.
In that case, he's crazy.
Crazy?
Because he can't see Alex for the individual that she really is.
quite a long walk. I was beginning to get worried.
I'm sorry, I must